Okay, pro tips, plate removal. Maybe this is you, it's your first day in the gym, or really, probably your second year in the gym, and you're still struggling to take your weight plates off. You know what I'm talking about. Step number one, don't take off your clips. Yeah, that would help. Okay, step number two. It's too heavy. Then you forgot to take off your clips. Don't forget that. Most important thing, take off your clips. Okay, next step. So much friction, my gosh. I'll just pick it up. Not strong enough, I get it. But don't worry, we got some pro tips for you. Stay tuned. Welcome to Attollo Fitness Studios 1A. We are here today for a pro tip. This is pro tip in weight plate removal from the bar. Because let's be honest, who hasn't had a hard time removing their plates? And it took me, honestly, 3 years to figure out some of these pro tips because no one showed me, but I figured it out and I was like, can't believe I've been doing that for 3 years. So what we're gonna do is remove these weight plates, and we're gonna show you a couple different ways that can help you, especially if you got a heavy load on your bar from the deadlift. But I'd say this, pro tip number one, roll your bar over to where the weight plates go. That might save you a little bit of time as well. But step number one, obviously gonna be removing your clips. Let's do that, okay? Probably do both clips at once, because what I'm going to show you in the second part of the tip is getting the weight plates off. Now, of course, you can just slide them off, and sometimes that works well, but a lot of times they get stuck. So what you can do is just take a smaller weight plate. All right, so when we're taking out the weight plates, pro tip number one here is I'm going to use a smaller weight plate, put it on the inside plate, and chalk it up. That raises the other plates on the outside off, so now they slide with ease, okay? All right, so we just chalked up our plates, right? So we got this last plate left. Now the load's light enough. I'm gonna pick it up on the inside close to the collar, okay? I'm gonna cup the weight, slide it right off, okay? Now we're ready for the other side, which is super easy. And remember in the beginning, it's why we wanna take off both clips, because we don't wanna get stuck on this pro tip. Now I'm just gonna pick up the light end, and done. I'm gonna remove the barbell, and now my weight plates are taken off the bar. Okay, coming back at you, pro tip, part C of pro tip one, plate removal. A lot of different ways you can do this, but like always, remember, first things, take the clips off, both sides, by the way. So we're gonna remove those clips. We talked about chalking our plates up. We talked about sliding them off, lifting the bar. But now there's just the old deadlift option, right? I'm gonna pick up, get a good setup, come to the top, tip, tip, pro tip, and done. And now my weight plates are taken off the bar, and I can go put my bar back in the rack. That is pro tips on plate removal, Attollo Fitness Studios 1A. You're welcome.